We Republicans have spent months trying to renew important help and provide even more. We tried to send more than $100 billion to help schools and welcome students and teachers safely to the classroom. We tried to implement common sense legal protections that universities and charities have been clamoring for. We've tried to pass all of this over and over again. But Speaker Pelosi and the Senate Democratic leader have blocked it. They've been very transparent about all this with their political strategies, laid it right out there. Speaker of the House spent the entire summer and the entire autumn literally gambling with the health and welfare of the American people. She gambled that if American families didn't get any more relief before the election, her party would expand its majority in the House and Democrats could continue demanding the right to remake all of society along far-left lines in exchange for passing any more COVID relief whatsoever. But their all-or-nothing obstruction backfired. Democrats did not pick up seats in the House, but instead appear to have lost seats. They have not gained any leverage. Instead, they have lost leverage. And in the meantime, with the coronavirus surging from coast to coast, the American people have gone entirely without any additional aid, even the least controversial, most bipartisan programs, because the Democrats say no. Here's a summary from one news outlet. Quote, Pelosi seems to have overplayed her hand as she held out for $2 trillion plus right up until the election. The results of the election, which saw Democrats lose seats in the House, appear to have significantly undercut her position. By now, it's abundantly clear to everyone that the Speaker will not be getting to fundamentally transform American society in a socialist direction in exchange for more bipartisan relief. The hostage-taking was never going to work. Now, there's only one remaining question for the Speaker and the Democratic leader, just one question. One question, Mr. President. Will they finally let Congress pass hundreds of billions of dollars of relief on all the subjects where we agree? Or will they continue to insist that either they get their entire ideological wish list or the American people get nothing at all? Even their fellow Democrats are increasingly seeing this as not a terribly difficult question to answer. For example, over the weekend, Professor Austin Goolsbee, who chaired the Council of Economic Advisors under President Obama, called on Democrats to finally play ball. Quote, here's what he said. There are a lot of people really hurting. I hope Congress can agree on something soon. If they have to accept half a loaf, then they have to accept half a loaf. Speaker Pelosi's number two, the House Democratic Majority Leader, feels the same way. Quote, I just hope that we can get agreement. It may not be everything that everybody wants, but at least some significant relief to people. Our distinguished Senate colleague from Illinois, the Democratic whip, said the same thing. Quote, get something done that is significant. Do what we can achieve now. Here's the headline from Newsweek. Democrats urge Pelosi to accept smaller stimulus package to ensure relief by the end of the year. Even the Speaker's own Democratic members are now openly campaigning for our Republican approach. Here's one of the Democratic congressmen who nearly lost his reelection after Speaker Pelosi's stonewalling. Quote, we absolutely have to get something done. Mitch McConnell is talking about a bill we can actually pass. We should negotiate that to the finish. That's the House Democrats saying that the Senate Republican proposal is the template that can pass. Rank-and-file Democrats in both chambers are telling Speaker Pelosi and the Democratic leader to stop stonewalling and move forward with the approach Republicans have been urging for months. The American people need more help, and they need it right now. right now. Democratic leaders have already burned through 3 months. 3 months. And they didn't even get the political results that their cynical strategy was supposed to deliver. So, Mr. President, let's hope our colleagues at the top of the Democratic Party can finally hear their own members and stop blocking the common sense, multi-hundred billion dollar measures that Republicans have been ready to deliver for months.
The biggest stories the moment they happen from around the globe. Subscribe to Bloomberg Quicktake now for insight in an instant.